All right, welcome to Monday. It's Monday once again, which means it's time for MultiClass Monday. And this evening, New World Sim Racing is at the Nurburgring. In a little preview of next week's Pint Series Round 2, which is from Nurburgring next Sunday. We had Round 1 yesterday. Hopefully a few of you were able to join us for that. See, we got a follower there as we started the stream up today. Thank you for the follow, Judge Judy Slayer. Appreciate that. And yeah, so here we are. Nurburgring. Yes, Sam. What's up, Sam? How are you? Good to see you. Skin on skin is definitely a possibility tonight. I also have that button. Skin on skin. You can never get enough, can you? Really? You know? Never. All right, so Nurburgring tonight. Let's have a look at the track map. More rain is a possibility. Yep, looks like it. Mind you, this is a practice session, so it could change. Well, there we go. Skin on skin. Played again. Interesting. Huh. Me and Faris were just looking into that. I guess we'll have to do some more work on that. So, yeah, tonight, Nurburgring. I might be a bit all over the place, guys. I have a bad back. Oh, yeah, I know. It's fine. I hear you all. Thank you. Thank you for your concern. So, yeah, Nurbs. What do you make of your Nurbs? Treacherous turn 1 in a large field. I'm not looking forward to that next Sunday. Yokohama S. Turn 1, 2, Mercedes Arena there, through to 3 and 4. So much time to be had there in Sector 1 at the ring. We'll talk to our co-commentator about that. You head down short straight-ish, little kink in it, to turn 5. Quite a fast turn 5 into 6. And that takes you down to the famous hairpin at turn 7 in front of the grandstand there. Then slight uphill through the Schumacher S's 8 and 9. And that takes you to the 90-degree left-hander at turn 10. Turn 11, another 90-degree, just over 90-degree right-hander. Warsteiner curve. Warsteiner curve. I don't know. When I do a German accent, that's what comes out. Turn 12 is that super, well, it's flat. It's not really a corner. Advan Bogen. We'll check our co-commentator as well. We'll check his pronunciation. He loves a bit of that. Into the final chicane, turns 13 and 14. NGK chicane. And then finally, turn 15, bit of a hairpin. Quite a fun turn if you dial it in. Lots of people don't like it. Depends on the car, I think. And that is a lap of the Nurburgring. And Helion Music added block term. Want to become famous? Thank you, Paris. Appreciate that. Well done. All right. So I do have some sound effects I'm going to be playing around with. You know, is what it is. I'm your host, Milo the First. Those of you that don't know me, well, you should. And you can always check me out on Twitch at Milo the First. All right. With that being said, let's see the practice lobby. There is the pit lane at Nurbs. Hello, Blaine. How are you? I'm going to bring in the co-commentator, and you guys know this by now, right? He has a grand intro. It's time to bring him in. Now, I have a bad back, so I'm not going to be jamming quite as much as I normally would for this, but mentally I am. All right. Preparations. Gonna have a sip of water. As the boys from Metal Liquor play us in. So close. In my head, the intro is like 10 seconds, but it's more like 30. All right, some say that he sleeps inside out. Some say that he has some terrible plans involving the moon. Don't know what that means. Some say that he keeps 112 potted plants at his house and he names them all Steve. Odd one, odd one. Some say that where normal people have fingers and toes, he has nipples. And some say that his scrotum has its own small gravity field. All I know is he's my friend and yours, Tiago Alves. What's up, brother?
1 second.
There it is.
And the bar is risen once again, my brother. Thank you so much for this beautiful question mark introduction. I cannot appreciate you enough. If you want to, if you want to bring the map again, I noticed that was shitty made.
There was what? Shitty. Oh, the track map. The track map. Yeah, sure. Let's do that. Let's do that.
Can I redo the whole track?
Of course you may. Yeah.
This is a track that I love and know basically everything. Not basically, but everything about.
Okay.
Turn 1 in this layout's called Yokohama Turn for obvious reasons. Mercedes Arenas 2, 3, and 4 exiting fast into Valvoline, which is 5,
okay.
And then Ford. Turn 6, the hairpin's called Dunlop Curve.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I knew that, actually. Yep, carry on.
Yes. Then there's the Schumacher S. That is, yes, that's how it's pronounced, Schumacher.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, there is Michelin and Warsteiner.
Okay.
Which is also a brand of products from Germany. Then there's Advenbogen, which is a pretty good straight. It's also a brand. And GK Chicane is the GP track. So it's a little more tight. This is Vito Chicane, which leads into the last turn called Coca-Cola Turn.
Ah, okay. Well, there you go. There you have it, guys. You see, that's why we have co-commentator. You know, right there. Thank you, Tiago.
The left turn before Coca-Cola, which will be going to the Nordschleife. Now, thank God, it's called Sabine Schmidt's turn.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I love it.
Helion Music, aka Faris, thank you for the 2-month sub on a 2-month streak. Appreciate that. He says the Tiago Encyclopedia is exclusive to Nordschleife corner names.
True. Nurburgring, yes. I took some time to learn the Südschleife as well.
Gotcha.
It doesn't exist anymore, but I do know those terms.
I gotcha. All right, so Nurbs tonight then. I like this track. We do race here next weekend on Sunday for the Pint Round 2. And yesterday's winner, Mr. Carl Big, aka Mr. Blackout 81, on track in the Bentley, getting a spot of practice in for next week. Now, there is a chance of rain tonight, guys. As you can see in the practice session, there's only 3 minutes left. So we won't know for sure until quali and the race session loads. But the weather randomness, could give us some wet weather. We'll have to see. Practice is going to end before the rain starts here in this particular session. And so looking at the field tonight, decent, strong field, I think. Good mix of GT3s and 4s as always. So anyone that's on the fence about joining in on a Monday, come pick a car you're never normally in and give it a run out. You might enjoy yourself. Billingsley tonight in the Porsche. So a lot of guys opting for their cars because of the race next weekend, I think. And it's understandable. Blaine Hall in the Audi this evening. Benito in his Lamborghini. In fact, they're all in their cars. So, yeah. I forget everything I said about choosing something and just having fun. Because these guys are tryhards. Absolute tryhards.
It hurts my soul to see this, honestly, but still. It's Monday. Choose the fucking writer.
Lukey in the Porsche. Ryan Cody in the Honda. The Porsche isn't your car for Pint. That's true, Sam. Sam's in the Porsche tonight. He is in the Bentley. I didn't get to you yet, Sam. So relax. You're going.
Try hard because it's his best car by far. Try hard.
Turner in the Lexus this evening. Joe Server in the Ferrari, blue Ferrari tonight. And then Sam Suniga is, as stated, in the Porsche, which is a strong car here, I think. And then Alvarado in his Honda. And that's the GT3s. For the GT4s, Louis Castro, strong in the GT4s every Monday night. In the AMG GT4 car we've seen him in, do very well in on these Monday night events. Nick Kohout in the Chevy tonight. So, different choice for him. Eric Groom going for the Ginetta. We have seen him in this one before. So, keep an eye on him. Riccardi in the Alpine this evening.
Oh, new boy.
New boy, yeah. Bruce Hopkins in the Beamer GT4. Dylan Sauer in the Aston GT4. You don't see... And another new boy as well, Tati in the GT4 Aston as well.
Welcome.
And finally, but last but definitely not least, Miller in the Porsche GT4. So good mix of cars and classes tonight.
I love it. The field is very evenly spread. I love this.
I know, right? I know. Sam was debating the Maserati, but then you heard it might rain. I do love a good bit of rain.
I think it started. I see some drops on windshields.
Yeah, I mean, pre-practice is about to end. So, yeah, rain has indeed begun. Let's see, though, if quali brings up any rain. As Lukey pulls up on the side of the track. And here we go. No, not yet. I lied. We got 50 seconds. That was a complete lie on my part. Sorry about that. So, if there is rain, even without rain, we could have it. But with rain, we're probably guaranteed some skin on skin.
Victor Leite once answers. Yes, I gave you a DT for being called Victor, and your last name is Leite, so that gives you a DT.
What's up, Victor? How are you? Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Yeah, Tiago's just flexing. He's flexing his muscles here. Okay, so quali is going to be dry until the 30-minute mark, so they're going to get away with dry weather in quali. The GT4s will, in fact, go out first. And we are going to take a look at those guys and see how they do as Dylan makes his way out. Good evening, Mavana. How are you? Let's switch over to the... what are we going to do? We're going to do the GT4s. There we go. So we'll just have this up for GT4. Kind of. Yeah.
Victor, the more you say, the more you get. Maybe a stop and go. I don't know. some ballast, someone called for ballast. May happen, yeah.
Tiago's, like I said, man, he's playing God mode. God mode is on. Remember on video games back in the day?
Just being a kid with a very dangerous weapon. That's it. If you give kids weapons, it's gonna go wrong. Yeah.
So Louis Castro, my favorite for the GT4s this evening, because he does very well in this car, and often gets the win on a Monday night in the GT4 category. So keep your eyes on Louis this evening. Hello, Yogi. Good to see you. My name is Yogi. Up in the chat, guys. If you don't know him, please go give him a follow on Twitch.
Awesome brother. Very good people.
Good people. Exactly, Tiago. Exactly. All right, so as I've stated, guys, I do have a bad back. So if you hear this noise, that's me moving. That's me moving faster than I should. So,
I almost spit beer once again.
I got a bad back, and that just might happen. So just keep that in mind. If you hear that, it's just my old man bones. All right. All right, so GT4's out on track, putting in they're on their first laps now, I believe, or at least some of them are.
Factories.
Yeah, be serious, Tiago, for a minute, will you? Come on.
Sorry.
Come on now.
Here.
Yeah, that's right. The Alpine of Riccardi. So a couple of new boys to keep an eye on tonight in the GT4 category. I'm not familiar with Riccardi or Tati, so interested to see. Yeah,
I do not know how they fit on the grid.
Nope, absolutely. We're gonna find out how they fare in the GT4s at least tonight. And
both GT4s.
Gabriel Fast Boy on GT3. Gotcha. That's Riccardi, is it? Victor? Sam says, "Whoops, I did a big dumb." What did you do, bro?
Let me search the replay.
What you do, man?
Why you have to be mad? It's just game.
Go, Gabriel. All right, Victor. This is somebody you know.
Yes.
Well, we're
from Brazil. Very good people as well.
Happy to have his friend here, Riccardi, on track. Let's take a look at the laps. Any valid laps on the board yet? Not yet. So should be coming towards the end of one right now. Dylan.
I did get what Sam did. He exited to the track while GT4s were there.
Oh, that's fine.
Milo.
Yes.
Do you want punishment?
No.
10 kilos?
No, you're cute. That could happen to anybody.
Drive-through? For causing a collision, precisely?
Hey, what's up, Stealth? Good to see you, man. Welcome.
Welcome, Stealth.
We're here at Nurburgring tonight for MultiClass Monday. And the GT4's out qualifying. They have 5.5 minutes to go. I'm not logging any valid... Oh, there we go. I was just about to say I'm not logging any valid laps. But this man right here in the Chevy, Nick Kohout, has just put in a 2:06.3 in the Chevy GT4. And did I see that clip from Aaron? Not yet, Stealth. I saw you posted it in there. I will have a look later though. I do have some time after the event tonight, so I'll have a butcher's, as they say, where I come from. Oh. It means I'll have a look. I'll have a butcher's. So Riccardi so far P2 in GT4 class with a 2:06.9, and then 2:07 for Groom, 2:08 for Sauer, 2:10 for Hopkins. Castro, Miller, and Tati yet to put in a valid lap. 4.5 minutes to go in GT4 qualifying. So, excuse me. All right. The weather forecast has changed as well, so the rain that was scheduled for half an hour into this session, which we wouldn't have got to anyway, is actually disappeared now. So 30-degree ambient, 35 track right now, 6 kilometer an hour winds in a southwesterly direction. Yeah, we know it all here, mate. We know it all here.
This track is unbelievably hotter than Nurburgring would be, and it's still fast, so might be some shortage of grip.
Yeah, so we're on a fast track right now. So the GT4's out there rubbering it up for the GT3s. That's not a word. Don't use that word. That's not a word. Rubbering.
Not cool. Yeah, no.
Like, yeah, just yeah, whatever.
But yes, let's go.
Yeah, exactly. So,
you are a dangerous man right now. I have to be very careful with you.
I'm going to have to, yeah, I've got to put a profile together that just sounds to annoy Tiago. I'm going to call the file Sounds to Annoy Tiago for Mondays.
Oh, no! Oh, God, I call this into myself. Like, why do I still doing those things? I don't know.
So, Nick Kohout, still fastest man on track, 2:06.1, so he bettered his initial lap. And he has the fastest sector 1 and 3 in the class right now. Riccardi sitting in P2 though. He has the fastest sector 2 And this is Riccardi right here.
Yes, he has a kind of a bad car for this track, I don't know, and he's still doing great times.
Hey, Limma, thank you for the follow, brother. Guys, if you don't know Limma, he streams a lot of Pro Evo and Dead by Daylight and lots of other stuff, some NBA and things like that. Give him a follow. He's from Chile, and he's a good man. He's a good man.
American fellow, welcome.
That's right. Yeah, Limma is from Chile. Tiago, my co-commentator from Brazil.
Yes, Louis Castro's from Chile as well in this race.
There we go. Louis Castro from Chile, Limma. So you can cheer on Louis here. I'm actually in a race with Louis Castro next weekend in a team race.
Awesome.
Me, him, Alvarado, and Blackout.
3 South Americans. Alvarado's actually Argentinian.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and Louis Castro usually very quick in the GT4 category tonight. So GT4s only have 1 minute and 40 seconds left to better their laps. Let's take a look and see who's up right now. Dylan Sauer in the Aston GT4 is up about half a second on his time. This would take him into the 6s, which would put him around P3, P4 on the grid.
Louis might jump Mr. Riccardi.
Yeah, Louis up 3/10 right now, and they're both about to cross the line here. So let's see. Dylan goes into... Oh, he stayed in P5, so he must have lost some time. Louis Castro jumps into P2. So he does indeed with the 206.9. 206.924. He beats Riccardi by a very, very minuscule margin. 206.951 for Riccardi. So
he lost 2/10 on Coca-Cola turn for some reason and still beat the guy.
It's a tricky corner, that one, especially with low grip.
Oh yeah. Coca-Cola turn is kind of odd because you never know if it's a late apex, if you can like just hug the inside and try to exit as fast as you can. You can very well oversteer on exit, so you can spin in there, so you have to be very mindful.
Now we have Tati and Miller in the 211, so these two are on the same pace, so they could get themselves into a race today, which will be awesome. Riccardi right now is up, but not by much. He's up just under 1/10. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. Can he get back in front of Louis Castro, which if he does, would be epic as we take a look inside the Alpine. And
yes, Nick Colt is running away, almost a second faster than the boy behind.
Absolutely.
Wow, and I may say I doubt you to find a subject that Nick Colt doesn't know anything.
Limmer. Yes, Limmer, thank you. I feel okay, mate. Yeah, my back is definitely sore, but I'm doing what I can. I've been heating and cooling it all day, which has helped a little. So, yeah, on we go. Swalleye? Vi Gabrielle, he says. Vi Gabrielle. So.
Oh, Portuguese.
A Riccardi fan.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, so as he finishes off this lap, the GT3s are on track right now on their outlap. This Alpine of Riccardi should be heading into the pits, and he is. So, Kohout Groom. Where did Groom come from into P2? Groom with the 206.6. So, Eric actually jumped up into P2. So that is your GT4 running order there. Kohout, Groom, Castro, Riccardi, Sauer, Hopkins, Miller, and Tati. And that will be your GT4 lineup. Let's go take a look at the GT3s that are on track. And I will switch over the board to the GT3s so we can see how they get on in qualifying. 8 minutes of quali remaining, all for the GT3 category. Let's see how it shakes out. No rain forecast for the rest of this session, which will definitely be good news to some. Will it rain in the race, Tiago? That's the question on everybody's lips, because everybody wants some skin on skin.
Oh, wow. Whoa. Whoa.
I know, right? Welcome to Gaming. Just raided the channel with 3 viewers. No raid sound effect, Faris. Did you notice that? No raid sound effect. I think there's supposed to be one, but we'll talk about that, because we can come up with some good ideas for that.
Yes.
I'm gonna make it spicy. Like, you don't have to do what I've got on mine, which is like a foghorn and then dance music. It's like, if you're driving, it's quite exciting. Guess I got work to do. Apologies. Yeah, we're gonna start getting raided now, Paris. You know, Jack from Welcome to Gaming. Shout out to Welcome to Gaming if any of you like sports, video games, not just racing.
I want to read a phrase that I don't know if I can read, but stop calling me a wanker. Care to elaborate, Melo?
He's just talking to Limmer. Limmer and Welcome to Gaming go way back.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, check out Welcome to Gaming for, well, everything sports related and video games, basically. British based, but yeah, top guy. And yeah, thank you for the raid, sir.
Love to have good people in here. Welcome.
He has been racing. Yes, you have been racing as well. That's right. Thank you for the follow, Duffles. Duffles or Duffies? Duffies, I think it's Duffies. Yeah. Sorry.
Welcome.
All right, 6 minutes of quali remaining for the GT3s. Let's see. And none of them have put in a valid lap yet either. Not one of them. Are they doing that on purpose?
Patchy doesn't know.
All right, well, I mean, oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, we got a lap on the board. It is Blaine Hall with a 1:56.7. So expect to see at least 55s by the end of this 5 minutes on the board. I would anyway. I would expect to see 55s. 35-degree track temp. 4 km/h winds. Oh, there's the raid. It did the raid, Ferris. It did it. It did it, just a little bit late.
What is the sound?
Same as the follow effect.
No.
Yeah.
We have so many sound bites. Yeah, so many sound bites. Let's work on
Oh, it
that.
was disabled. Okay. No worries, no worries. Yeah, we'll throw some ideas around together as to what we could do. But I'm there's some fun stuff out there we could do for sure. We'll talk about that. All right. So, Mr. B straight in there with a 55.4. Yesterday's GT3 Pro Series winner at where did we race yesterday? Oh, Zolder. See?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know, right? I know. Remember,
So
remember,
high that you
remember, bad back. You know, just keep that in mind.
No problem at all.
All right, so Mr. B with a 155.4, as I suspected. Let's see if he can get into the 54s by the end of this session. It would not surprise me. Billingsley currently sitting P2. Oh, hang on. And anyone else having issues with race control? Anybody for anybody? I'm having issues with race control. That app freezes up on me occasionally. Kind of a pain in the butt. Not gonna lie. Check on CD keys. Milo wants me to try this, but you're too scared and broke. Don't be scared, Jack. Don't be scared. It's a great sim. It's a proper sim. You can't.
Kinda.
Yeah, it's very good.
It's very good. That is true.
Very frustrating at times as well.
It worth the money, if I may add.
Yeah,
And
for sure. All right,
my
now
choice was awful item.
race control is in fact working again. So let's take a look here and see what we got as Sam goes back to the pits there. He's done a 156.1, so not happy with his setup. He's tweaking something, I suspect, and he'll be back on track. Victor Leite, who's been in the chat in the dark black Lamborghini this evening. Nice, sleek, kind of looks like the Batmobile. I like it. You know, I like it.
Victor Leitch is asking to get another drive-thru for delivery. Yeah.
No, I haven't uploaded deliveries. It was a point of contention before the stream started. I will do it, but I will do it in my own time. And the more people ask me, the later it will be.
Awesome, because Victor sent me like, yo, can you fit it on the stream? I said, nope, Milo give me a virtual slap if I send it to him and ask it.
Next Monday. Oh, guys, have to hit the road back home. No worries, Limmer. You take it easy, mate. Oh, Duffy's, you're Riccardi. Okay, nice. All right, good to have you, man. Good to have you.
Welcome, brother.
Welcome. Welcome to New World Sim Racing. We're pleased to have you. Always good to see new faces. Hopefully you have some fun tonight. You had a pretty good quali there in the GT4s. And as we watch Lukey making his way around so far with a 159.1. So lots of work to do. Conditions might be challenging for the guys here with 35-degree track temps and fast track. It probably not a great deal of grip, but Mr. B with a 54.7, so a great lap from him, currently sitting in pole. And
Gabriel Ricardi, if you can confirm, are you a fellow Brazilian? Because I'm pretty sure I saw an American flag under your name.
Jack, you don't need to worry about setups at all at this point, mate. Honestly, you got to learn the lines, the breaking points. You should start with a base aggressive setup and learn the car from there, and then just tweak it. Like I can tell you, Helion Music, who's talking to you in the chat right now, he, for the most part, for seasons, does use the base aggressive setup. Just adjust the tire pressures so they're correct, and maybe a couple of small tweaks, but that's it. And he, and he's still like that, and he's still one of the fastest in the group. So, Jack, do not let the setups put you off, mate. It is not necessary. Believe me.
Yep.
Believe me. All right, Alvarado on track. Still yet to put a lap down. Is he playing it? What's he doing out there, Thiago?
I don't know. He's a clown. We'll never know. He's the clownest clown. He decided to start Zolder from the pits. And he actually got a very good position.
Hey, where did he end up? Oh, he crashed, did he?
22nd and the game crashed. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He climbed up 20 spots.
He went from 42 to 22. Yeah, he started he was last season's championship winner. Alvarado was last season, Pint Series 5. And so for race 1 yesterday, he took it upon himself. He accepted a challenge to start at the back of the grid. I don't suspect he'll be doing that again. But yeah, good stuff. Good stuff nonetheless. Good to see the guys having some fun. We do have a couple of other drivers into the 55s now. Billingsley and also Blaine Hall, who's back in the pit. So quali is coming to an end. We have 2 drivers on track. Cody right now, who was up. He was up about 3/10, and he's going to be in P7. And Turner is finishing his lap off. Currently 3/10 up on his lap. This would give him around a 57.6, which would bump him up to P7. So let's see if he can finish this. Oh, he's up 7/10 now. If he gets a good last corner, which he does, he lost a little bit of time. Turner will cross the line, and this will put him P8 on the grid with a 157.8. You stop quali after 2 laps, you can eat, Blaine. Fair enough. I mean, you're sitting P4, so nice position in the 55s. That's where you want to be. Yeah, that's where you want to be for race pace, I would think anyway. So nothing to worry about there. And that brings qualifying to a close, Thiago. How excited are you on a scale of 1 to 732?
Around 534.
Okay. All right. Not bad.
I don't know what that means, but still.
Not bad.
Nurburgring has a big place in my heart.
Why won't it let me? Yeah. It won't let me hit drive.
Oh.
Won't let me hit drive, which is a bit weird. I should be able to hit drive right now because I'm in spectator mode. How odd.
Bullet, you are completely right. Big is cheating using his primary car in here. That's cheating.
Ferris, we need to check the server settings for that for spectators, because I normally hit drive and do my grid walk, and I can't do it. I don't know why it's not working.
Do you want me to do a grid walk? I think I can do.
It's an ACC bug? Okay. I was in the pause menu when it swapped. Oh, okay. That's fine. All right, guys. So anyway, I can do it like from the list, as you see. Mr. Carl Big in the Bentley P1. Alvarado in the Honda. Billingsley in the Porsche. Blaine Hall in the Audi. Sam Suniga in the Porsche. Garza and Leachy. Both... Leachy? Okay. Both in the Lamborghini. Turner in the Lexus. Cody in the Honda, Lukey in the Porsche, Server in the Ferrari. Now I can hit drive, and I'm going to go F7, Control F7, and we're going to set ourselves up for turn 1 action right here, right now. Yeah.
Greg Billingsley is using the livery of my friend and great driver from the real Porsche, Matteo Cairoli. I am a big fan of his, and he's an awesome driver.
That is awesome.
For winner.
Did you know that the roller coaster went along the front of the grandstand?
They do not anymore. It's Mercedes Arena, I believe, isn't it?
I didn't know that.
It's not a Mercedes Arena anymore.
Gotcha. They got rid of it?
I think. Oh no, it's here. At least on the models here, but I didn't see the 24.
So turn 1, actually, at Nurburgring, turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very, very tricky sequence of corners here. We're going to let the guys go do their formation lap as Blaine, probably mid-bite, takes off and has to go catch up the GT3s. And we will wait here for them to do their formation lap. Who wants to watch a formation lap anyway? You know, Bullet, not really. No. Again, this is my sound of the day. And yeah, sore back, but I had a very relaxing day. So Chris and Victor, identical quality times, nice. Smallhand's going to give Biggs issues today. Yeah, I mean, I think Alvarado. What's the Honda like here? Any ideas, Tiago?
I do not have an idea, truly.
No.
I don't think it's very good because it doesn't have many like huge straights, and the greatest straight of the Honda is like straight line speed. So I'm guessing no. I'm guessing it's very dangerous.
Gotcha. Yeah, so race 1 about to get underway. Looks like dry conditions for the entire race. It's 25 minutes long. Yeah, we're just overcast. We can only hope for rain in race number 2 because I want to see skin on skin.
As you say this, I have to read the commentary, which I kind of vomited a little bit. Thiago needs to grab some lube and give you a massage while you two co-stream. We do have to record this at some point.
I do need that sound effect. Yeah, I can clip that later from this stream. So no problem. I'm going to grab that sound. I need that. Yeah, everybody needs that. All right, so the guys are bunching up now on the back straight and heading towards the final part of the track, and we will we'll see them come around the Coca-Cola. Is it a hairpin? Would you call it a hairpin? Kind of is.
They call it Coca-Cola curve, but it's like it's more of a hairpin, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So the guys are heading up. Right now, the GT3s will lead the way, as always. And turn 1, you don't really see it from this camera angle, but there is a bit of camber change, like elevation change in this corner. And it can be very, very, very busy, congested, and tight.
Green light, go.
All right.
There they go.
Race number 1 is underway at Nurburgring. And the GT3s will bring us into turn 1. Let's see how we fare as Mr. Blackout 81 leads on the inside, covers off Alvarado nicely. Nice and clean through there. Everyone making it through so far. A little bit of bumping and grinding towards the back by the GT4s. And as I say that, 2 of the GT4s off, 1 into the wall. It looked like a Porsche maybe. Tiago, if you want to
That was
investigate as we watch them make their way through the GT4s. They are back on. Yeah, Sour is that Kohout that's off? Yeah, it was Kohout and Sour then, I think, maybe. It's a Chevy, right? As we follow them around for lap 1 using drone cam. And they'll come down to the Dunlop hairpin. And in towards the...
Cohort.
It was Cohort. Yeah, we'll have a look at the replay in a moment. Let's let this play out. As Alvarado, hot on the heels of Carl Big. Behind them, you have Billingsley and then Hall. Oh, Mr. Blackout runs wide on the gravel, and that allows Alvarado to sneak by. So, nice job there. And Billingsley also having a look at Mr. Blackout and makes his way past. So, interesting start here. And maybe just the Bentley's tyres just taking a little while to get going. And Mr. Blackout, Carl Big, finds himself in P3. So work to do for him. We know how fast he is, though. So I would expect him to make that ground up pretty fast. But we'll definitely keep our eyes on it. We bring up the live timing board. What do we have here on track? So let's go and take a look here at Sam. Sam is just rejoining the track there. So Sam actually, right as I joined him, he must have gone off somewhere. So
If you want the replay from the start.
bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how this, see how it plays out. Pull it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yo, name is Mud. How are you? Good to see you. Okay, yeah, let's take a look at the replay. But Tiago, just give me a second because I haven't set up the replay screen properly because, you know, I'm a pro and all that, right? Like, I'm a pro.
Pros, like, we all know that.
He's a pro, isn't he? He's a bloody pro, isn't he? Where's the button? Where's the button? There's the button. I'm pushing buttons. I'm pushing the buttons. All right, there you go. And we want to go to here. All right. Shoot. There you go. The replay. It's all yours, bro.
It's happening very tight, very clean, but the Alpine of Riccardi throws Dylan Zawa into Nick Cohut.
Yeah.
Out comes unscathed but loses a bit of time, but Dylan Zawa is in shambles, sadly.
Gotcha. Yeah, unfortunate incident there. So we'll switch back to the live screen and take a look here at Mr. Carl Big in the Bentley, number 8, as he stays hot on the heels of Billingsley ahead of him in the Porsche. And Alvarado trying to use that battle as a little gap so he can build a small lead. Here is Blackout having a look on the outside of the Porsche. That will take him to the inside of this chicane, and he will get through with a really, really nice move. Very clean, very nicely done. And into the Coca-Cola curve. And Mr. B back up into P2. That has also allowed Blaine Hall to catch with that battle going on. So Blaine in P4 in the Audi is catching up. So, all right, let's see.
I also got Suniga's replay.
Oh, Blaine off there. Not sure quite what happened. What did happen there?
Straight out braking missed, as I see on the replay.
Oh, yeah, he's back end getting a little slippery on him there as well. Yeah, we'll have a look at the replay of that, because I think maybe he shot past the others, and then... Because I look back at the screen. Let me know when you're ready. I'd like to see that again, if possible.
Yes, let me forget about Suniga one. Let me get some blinds.
Down in the GT4s right now, P3 in class is one of the new guys, Riccardi, sitting just behind Groom and Castro. So Castro got a great start and worked his way up into P1 in class. So here's the new guy running P3 right now, about 3/10 back, maybe a little bit more now as I say that, looking at the gap in front of him to Eric Groom.
I got it.
You got it? You got it? All right, let's have a look at the replay. So here is going into turn 1. Yes. Missed his braking zone.
Following Billingsley too closely, there's the braking mark. He loses the braking mark. Bentley takes avoidance.
Oh, it allowed Billingsley through. And then Billingsley, yeah. So Billingsley took advantage of that. Yeah, great avoidance by Mr. B there, seeing it coming in his mirror and managing to avoid being taken out. So decent maneuver there from Mr. B. Victor Leachy, let's check in with Victor Leachy in the Lambo. Currently 4 tenths behind Benito in the other Lambo. So Lambo battle underway, guys, at the Nurburgring. Keep an eye on this one as well. Currently P5 and 6 respectively. Spicy is right, mate. Spicy is right.
Looking at Luke.
All right, here comes Suniga and Lukey. So in the Porsches now having a little battle. We know how good Sam is. He's won a couple of events on a Monday. Little bit loose there through turn 1. That's such a tricky corner. And he's hunting Lukey down now. So we know how strong Sam is. Let's see if he can reel in Luke. He's currently 3 tenths back. It is just about the closest battle. Actually, Groom is very close to making a move on Castro in the GT4. So let's check in there.
Right, I'll keep on big.
Yeah, 2.5 tenths right there. Actually, yeah, if you want to bring up, if you'd like to bring up the Lukey Suniga battle on your screen, I'll do a side-by-side. Oh!
There's just been a murder.
Just as I switched to it. Yeah, sniper skills up and running.
That was from like 5 miles away.
And as we are watching though, check this out. Groom has made the move on Castro side by side with the Alpine of Riccardi directly behind him. P1 through 3. Battling it out here, going into the Dunlop hairpin at the Nurburgring, and Groom comes out on top. And not only that, a little door-to-door action, a little skin-on-skin, you might say, and the Alpine has made it up into P2. So, all change, please. All change in the GT4s.
I got Suniga's murder into replay if you want.
Yeah, let's have a look at it. Let's have a little look at it. All right, here we go.
Into Dunlop curve, he tries honestly a not good dive bomb and just murder.
Oh, yeah.
That's a dive if I've ever seen.
It's a bit of a dive from Sam there. He won't be happy about that, I'm sure. Nor will Lukey. So the two Porsches coming together and 2 paint jobs become 1.
Oh, that is new.
That's new.
I'm kind of impressed with that.
That's new. I thought I'd try that one out.
All right, I love that.
You know, it's got, yeah, like you remember the Spice Girls song, When 2 Become 1? It's based on that.
Yes.
When 2 paint jobs become 1.
I'm sure he was watching something in like Brands Hatch or something, like people cry, like, yeah, 2 paint jobs just became 1. That's beautiful.
What is Eric doing? Groom, he's leading the GT4s right now. Why was he a bit wild there? I might have missed that in all that excitement we just had.
They are in a 3-way battle as Louis dives the hell out of a Riccardi.
Riccardi and Castro battling. So the man from Chile against... Where is Riccardi from?
Yeah, I thought it was Brazil.
Oh, he's flying off the caps.
The chat didn't reply, so
okay.
I'm guessing US.
Somebody...
It's his flag.
Yeah, so that is Duffy's in the chat. Obviously, he's not going to be able to answer, but if anyone knows where he's from... Oh, the Alpine is getting a little squirrely there, but nice save, and he's still on the case of Louis Castro. So Castro with someone else to race close with here in the GT4s. You love to see it.
I rechecked Gabriel's flag, and it is United States.
All right, Mr. B has... I'm not sure, did I miss that? He's retaken P2. So Mr. B up into P2, Billingsley P3, Hall P4.
I'll check this right now.
Yeah, have a look at that, because I think I missed that. Because we know Mr. B lost that place when Blaine missed his breaking point there. And we'll keep an eye on this. So Billingsley about a second back. Blaine 8 tenths from that, and the GT3s apart from that are fairly evenly spaced out. We've got quite a few drivers in bubbles. Turner in the Lexus, Server in the Ferrari, Leite, Garza. So Benito and Garza and Victor Leite are separated by about 3 seconds right now. So Benito settled in to the lap and is putting in times.
I got it.
You got it? All right, let's have a look at the replay then.
Yes, going through Mercedes Arena, the big follows the beautiful Matteo Cairoli's livery, and he loses it. He catches it beautifully, but he loses it, which
Oh, yeah.
leaves the door wide open.
Yeah, little slippery through there. Duffy sounds American on his VODs. Okay, nice. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's, that corner's tough. It's a tricky corner. You really, really got to slow down quite a lot. You can't go through there with much speed at all. On that particular one, I think you got to try and get the car around to the left. It's a corner I have to practice a lot on a race weekend. So
it's very easy to oversteer in there on T2 going into T3, and it's very easy to miss the brakes into 3 going into 4.
So as I switch over to Sam, see if you can find the replay of this. Sam Suniga is now up into P9. He just took Joe Server in the Ferrari. And Sam's Porsche moving up the field after that little incident with Lukey. And ahead of him is Ryan Cody. So it probably won't be long before we see Sam make a move on the Honda. Let's see how that goes. I'm looking through the field. Castro, 2/10 back from Ricciardi, so still battling away the those two there in the GT4. So Eric Groom in the Jeanette has really pulled away, almost a 5-second lead on second place in that category. And
We're at the halfway mark.
halfway through, as per the in-race dude here in race number 1. So 12 minutes, just over 12 minutes to go. And we watch Sam hunting Server down.
A beautiful move from Samuel Soniga over Ryan Cody. I got the replay.
No, he's making a move on Cody now, around on the outside.
Oh. It's a blue Ferrari. Yes, it's Joe Server.
Server, yeah. And he just did another beautiful move on the outside of Cody there. So Sam moves up into P8, climbing through the field now at a very decent rate. Let's take a look at the replay with Thiago of Sam's move here on Server. This was the previous overtake.
Yes, he goes into the outside of Schumacher turn. He gives in one place to get another acceleration in another, and exits beautifully.
Lovely,
off the track.
yeah, lovely exit. Puts him on the inside for the next corner. Late braking, which the Porsche can do with ease. A great overtake. So it's 2 really good overtakes in a row from Sam. We all know how strong he is, and he now has 8 seconds to try and break that lead. 6 seconds back from Chris Turner ahead of him in the Lexus, kind of in a bubble. And there he is in the Lexus, Sam behind him. And the gap is about 6 seconds. So we'll see if Sam can reel him in. Let's go check in with Nick Kohut, who is now in P3 in class. So maybe something happened to Ricciardi because he's 8 seconds behind. See if you can have a look into that, Thiago. Ricciardi in the Alpine has dropped back about 8.5 seconds from Kohut in P3. So something definitely went down. If you want to take a look at that.
Nick just overtook Louis Castro without major problems. Yes, he's a wonderful driver. Both.
Yeah, Nick up into P2 in class.
Wow, he climbed up after that incident with Dylan.
Yep, all the way back from Kohut, that lap 1 incident. Like turn 2, lap 1 incident. Just give me 1 second here.
Oh, saw something unusual. And found it.
You got it? All right, sorry about that. I just had to talk to my wife. All right, let's go have a look at the replay.
About Mr. Ricciardi, why did he lose so much time? He was in the Alpine. Tricky thing about this T1 is a huge drop, but it's kind of a valley in here. It's a jump. and it's very easy to lose the rear like this.
It is, yeah. Turn 1 at the Nurburgring right there. We've all been there.
Yes.
So that
it's a jump literally, so you get the wheels off the ground.
that is where the time was lost.
So much time. Oh, still having problems.
All right, there we go. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I was just talking to the
No problem at all.
to the governor. To the governor.
Yes.
All
Yes,
right.
your commander.
Louis Castro, P3 in class, often wins the GT4 category. He is chasing down Kohout now, and the Chevy doing well here. Chevy doing well.
Surprisingly, I didn't figure this one because there's not a lot of straight lines for you to actually use that. But
Yeah.
first of all, it's Nikohot, so in any car he probably does. Great.
Here is your race leader in the GT3 category on board with Nicholas Alvarado in the Honda. And he has a 3.5 second lead over Mr. B in P2. So with 8 minutes to go, it'd have to be a pretty big mistake. Race pace 150. His best is with 154.9. His last lap was a 56.3. And like looking at the guys behind him, Mr. B with 55.3, so a 1 second gain on the last lap by Mr. B. But his best lap overall was 55.1, really good race pace. Billingsley as well with a 54.8, so good race pace from him. And 55.1, so good stuff. Good stuff going on there as we watch Alvarado go into turn 1. So this is an onboard lap with your race leader in the GT3s. Turn 1 into turn 2, tuck it in on the left-hand curb, out onto the right-hand side, hard braking into this corner there. Alvarado fighting the car as he tries to maximize that. You can see his steering inputs.
He's lap around for B, 54.9.
54.9, great lap from Mr. B. So he's trying to close the gap to Alvarado right now, working on his pace. As Alvarado goes into the sweeping right-hander, gets on the gas nice and early. 2 GT4s ahead of him that is going to potentially slow him down. They get the blue flag treatment. And Alvarado will not want to get held up here very long by that Aston GT4. That's one of the new guys, I think. Tati, who's on his left-hand side. He does let him go. Alvarado.
Samuel Suniga might have killed someone else.
Okay, we'll look into that in a moment. Let's just finish this lap on board as Alvarado goes around the Alpine into the 90-degree left-hander, into the right-hand. Not really a chicane, that. 2 completely separate corners. Both challenging in their own right. Alvarado comes down into sector 3 at the Nurburgring. You're not in the right state of mind to race right now. See you next week. Okay, Sam. Yeah, no problem, bro. No problem, dude. Do your thing, dude. Do your thing. We're here from you. We're here for you if you need us. Alvarado into the last corner, Coca-Cola curve, as Tiago explained it, and crosses the line. And that lap, onboard lap, just in case you were watching, that was an onboard lap of a 56.5. So Alvarado won't be particularly happy with that lap himself, especially that I chose to show that particular lap. But tough luck, you know, tough luck. Tally-ho. What? Jolly good. And let's go check out Joe Serva in the Ferrari. Half a second behind Chris Turner. And looking... So we've got a little cluster now of Cody, Turner, and Serva on track.
Last lap from Big, 57.2. What happened?
Oh, yeah. So Mr. B obviously caught a little wobble somewhere, I'm sure. Led to that. But 54.9 fastest lap. So... I don't know, you got 4.5 minutes, B, and you got to find 3.8 seconds against Alvarado as a tall order, man. That's a tall order.
In case you guys don't know, Nicolas Alvarado races the official esports SRO series.
Yes, he does. As we look here, as this cluster of cars can often lead to some skin on skin. But we watch Turner in the Lexus weaving his way through some GT4s. And that's what we love about Multi-Class Monday. You got to try not to get held up. You got to pick your moment and punch it. And hope that the guy in the GT4 doesn't fight back. And Turner in the Lexus with the in-game livery. Not much you can do with those, with the Lexus as far as liveries goes, right, Tergo?
Unless you do custom liveries, there's nothing really you can do.
Yeah, looking back down the field in the GT4s, so you got Miller and Tati battling it out. They had very similar quali pace. So the Porsche and the Aston in the GT4s. Miller looking to see if he can get in position to have a look at an overtake here. 3.5 minutes to go. Not much time to work with, but he's very, very close. So we'll see what happens. We will see what happens there. And elsewhere on track, Mr. B has indeed narrowed the gap down. 3.2 seconds now. So about 0.6 knocked off that last lap.
Ooh.
Turner still half a second behind Cody. And here's the move by Miller. Has a little look on the outside. He's not going to be able to get through this chicane with a move on the outside. Let's have a look into the last turn. Actually, a really, really good defensive line and nicely taken by the Aston. So Tati there will keep his position, P17 overall, and 7th in class, P7 in class. What else is going on track? Turner and Cody.
Turner's having a look.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, spicy. Turner's known for defending very well from ahead, but I want to see how he hunts someone from behind.
Yeah, he's known for that, and he is known as Mr. Consistent. And look at his face, Thiago. Look at his face, you know.
So fixed. So like.
This is.
Late.
Some say this is where his concentration and consistency comes from.
Some say this is the face that he uses in the bathroom while creating a big turd.
Wow, it's very nice.
And let's see if Turner can indeed make a move on Cody before the end of the race. We got 1:49 to go. So it's going to be probably one more lap after this one. Alvarado still in the lead from Big and Hall. Oh, it's Blaine Hall got up into P3.
Oh,
Check, yeah, see if you can check out. It might have been a while ago, and maybe I just missed it, but Blaine up into P3, so podium position. He's 2.6 seconds ahead of P4. So Turner really, really trying to get in position here to have a look at Cody right behind him, going into the high-speed chicane. Moves over to the inside, not close enough to make the move. Cody will come across and close the door. Nicely done. Turner's just trying to position himself. Goes inside, but again, Cody with the defensive line.
I got it.
Really, there's only one line, actually. I say defensive line, there's only really one line through that last corner, but let's go and have a look at the replay.
Yes, Blaine exits normally as he would take a look at the portion at the top of his screen, which misses the brake massively going into Dunlop and tries to get back in time. There's no really a way.
Yeah, so an error from Billingsley in the Porsche allows Blaine into the podium position. So nice capitalization on a mistake. And in GT racing, a lot of your positions will come from that. Exactly that.
Yes.
You know, there's some tracks where overtaking is extremely difficult and you have to be so patient. Otherwise, you're going to take somebody out of the game. And yeah, a lot of times you're going to make positions up with little mistakes. People running wide, running off, missing their braking points, just little things like that. That's why if you're consistent, guys, you don't have to be the fastest guy to get some good results. Just be consistent.
To do what you can control before you can actually do what you cannot control.
Leader has finished the race.
Yeah.
So be consistent and then start thinking about moves.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, I will say that now whilst I'm commentating, but when I'm watching, if any of you tune into my stream when I'm driving, you'll know all that goes out the window, and I must go faster, must go faster, must go faster. You know? Listen, I'm honest, man.
Yeah, you're not actually inconsistent. Like,
No, I definitely, I do okay, man. I do okay. I know I do okay. Good racecraft, not slow. Just,
not
yeah.
slow by the.
And there's the move by Turner. They're going to bump wheels. Bit of a late dive by Turner, but a really good move. On the last corner, he had to go for it. And that will give Turner P7. So a nice little overtake there.
What? He won on the last turn of the race. Awesome job. Oh,
And those guys
Very
with the
nice.
bump. Bring that up, Tiago. That was a lovely move by Turner. A little bit of a dive, but it's a good move. It's a good move.
yes, he saw the door wide open.
He
dived in.
he threw it in there and he made it stick. That's the important thing, you know. So Alvarado P1. Once he got the lead,
I
he
got it.
steadily kept it. Mr. B P2, so podium for him. Podium for Blaine Hall. Let's have a look at that replay. Just give me a second here, Tiago. Replay. There you go.
Wait. They destroyed my replay. I'm sorry. Wait.
No worries. You got it.
I got it. He went for the chicane, got a beautiful exit into that. Clearly faster than Cody. He just saw the gap and shoot it. He kept it. Like, credits for him.
Yeah, it's a really good move by Turner. So
He kept it. He didn't like ram the dude and got.
no, not at all. Not at all. Little bit of a wheel bump. Nothing crazy. So guys, I tell you what, your podium in GT3, Alvarado, Big Hall. And then Billingsley, Leachy, Garza, Turner, Cody, Server, Lukey, and then Suniga with retirement from the race. And then in the GT4s, Eric Groom with the race win on your screens right now. Nick Kohout in P2. Louis Castro, P3, doing some donuts in the sand there. And that's your GT4 podium. And following up from that, Riccardi with a P4 in his first race with the group. Sauer, P5. Hopkins, P6. Good drive from Bruce there. P7 for Miller. P8 for Tati. And that is the end of race number 1, guys. That is the end of race number 1. Yay!
And we will try right now this success ballast. 20 kilos to Mr. Eric Groom. And 20 kilos to Mr. 420, Mr. Nicolas Alvarado.
You want to put ballast on him?
20 each, what you think?
Let's see. If it's raining, dude, I don't think you should.
True.
You know, let's see what happens. All right, Tiago, I'm gonna leave them with you. I'm switching to your screen, okay?
Sounds awesome.
I will be back in a moment. I just gotta stretch my back out.
Do it.
And the noise you hear as I stand up.
Oh my god. 30 each. No, it's too mean to put 30, especially at GT4. Like, imagine if you put 30 kilos in the Genera, it will be like 100 kilometers an hour on at Van Bogen. Like, there's no way. As we go once again through the night in this beautiful track, a sight that I wish everyone could see is UX Tiergarten, which is the last turn from the Nordschleife, and getting into the main straight, looking at that beautiful building and those lights and it's the beautiful thing. I think everyone should drive a 24-hour race into Nurburgring. It's the best. As we always do, reverse grid for the second race. I don't see rain, which is a positive. Yes, reverse grid based on quali. Great point for Mr. Turner. You won, I missed. Oh, what's your name, Loveless? Like, have I raced with you? That's great, man. Thank you. I'm flattered. Thank you so much. Oh, yo. Welcome, brother. Welcome. Yes. No, I don't. Man, to this day, I forget which one's Miller, which one's Luke. I know one of them is a 3D
30 seconds.
something, and one is Illicit, and I never know which one. Right now, I don't know which one. And that is true. I wish it
seconds.
wasn't, but it is true. Sadly. Someone didn't press drive. Who didn't press drive? Oh. Who
10
did not press
seconds.
drive? Oh, why can't I move through the grid? No, everyone pressed drive. Why? But still. No, man, like the best news I could receive is when you were away from quite a lot of time, and I asked you like, yo, dude, you're right, and you sent me that Grand Canyon. I believe it was Grand Canyon. I don't know anything about the US really. Like it was Grand Canyon picture, like, yo, I'm like doing my stuff and like living life, and man, like that warmed my heart, man, and that was great. So yeah, I'm like, if you're not racing but you're enjoying life, like that's all I can ask. That's great. Like that's perfect, really. Like it's what we all seek. So a pleasure to see that, man. Really pleasure to see that. As we go into the formation lap, they go through the madness, which I probably shouldn't show as well as Milo. Wait,
I am
shouldn't
back.
show that. Welcome, sir. I shouldn't show that foolishness of them sorting the grid out.
I've switched over to my screen, so we're at T1, awaiting the start of race 2, where I'm hoping for a little more skin on skin than we got in the first race.
No rain, so I will put the ballast.
I know I'm severely disappointed. Like one of these days, it's going to be a thunderstorm. Can somebody email Kunos and ask them to add tornado to the weather effects? Yes. I really want to spice things up on a Monday, you know? How about hurricane force winds? Something, you know? All right. So the Lukey flying right now will want to bunch the pack up a little bit as I watch the track map in the corner there. And reverse grid order. So your grid order for race number 2 will be Lukey, Server, Cody, Turner, Leachy, Garza, Hall, Billingsley, Big, Alvarado. So we'll see how they all fare working their way through the pack. And maybe we'll get a surprise winners. Sometimes we do. GT4s, the order will be Kohout, Miller, Tati, Hopkins, Sauer, Riccardi, Castro, and Groom. Actually, Kohout needs to be higher up the field.
Yes. Yeah, that's odd.
It is odd.
He started race 1 in the back as well.
Yeah, that's all right. Loveless Fur. Who's Loveless Fur? Who is that?
Yes. Do you remember Keith Griffel?
Oh, it's Keith. Okay.
Amazing individual that raced with us. I love that dude, man.
Keith, I do apologize. I don't have everyone's Twitch name memorized, so no offense.
Oh, it's Brubaker. Yes. Oh, yeah. But it's Keith Brubaker. I don't know if you remember.
It's Brubaker. Oh, it's Brubaker. I gotcha. Yeah, so you've changed your name then. Oh, because of your DJ and stuff. That's why I didn't recognize it. Gotcha. Okay. Well, yep. All right, lights flashing. Race 2 is underway. 25 minutes at the Nurburgring. 23-degree temps now. The wind's died down a very, very small margin. And some lights flashing in the background. You see the GT3s go through. Lukey with a strong start, and off he goes. And everybody making it through this time. Yep, the GT4s as well as they go into turn 3. Oh, little wobble there from Lukey. That's cold tires, probably. Cold temps, cold tires. Not much grip out there. And let's follow Lukey down as they all make their way through the overhead blimp cam now.
And as they murdered all the cones into 4,
Alvarado making moves right here. Little bit of contact there. Little bump in between Billingsley Benito, and then Alvarado. Everyone having a little bit of a bump and grind as they go into Dunlop. Let's see what happens here. We got 2 wide. Alvarado having a look on the inside of Benito. Benito defending well, but Alvarado will in fact get through, and Mr. B is having a look as well right behind. And let's go join the guys on track. Let's see, Lukey, your race leader. Let's take a look here at... Oh, Alvarado! As I switched to Alvarado, he's spun. And he's... Oh, there's chaos. There's chaos. There is chaos in the streets. Chaos, I tell you. As we switch to Helicam, and Alvarado will rejoin. Not sure who's that behind him. He's waiting for somebody. You're going to have to bring all that up, because just as I switched, it was murder. Murder.
Oh! I'm sorry for the reaction, but that was...
All right. Let me know when you're ready. You got it?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Okay, so...
Side by side into Schumacher and Benito Garza spin him. That's alright, but keep watching. And then he touched the GT.
He's trying to get out of the way.
Other GT.
Yeah.
And then there's Mass behind. Oh my god.
There's a word that Alvarado likes to use. Baboon. You know, I'm just...
Oh god.
As we watch Blaine Hall working his way up. He's in P5 right now, and woo!
Ooh.
Server getting a little wild there, and Blaine makes his way past. That's also opening the door for Turner in the Lexus, and Blaine is now up into P3, I want to say. Yeah, Leitchi. So Lukey P1 and off to the races, man. He's off to the races. So Lukey trying to build that lead, knowing that there's some fast boys behind, but Alvarado is going to have his work cut out for him, because, yeah, not a long time in the race. 21 minutes to go. So Lukey out in front, Leitchi in P2, Hall in P3 behind him. You can see that there. Having a look. Oh, look at this grouping right here. This should be fun. As we watch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 GT3s right now. Let's have a look. Billingsley loses a spot to, I think that's Benito. It's hard to see in the dark. Benito running a little wide. And then you see the Bentley of Mr. B. Got a much better exit. Goes on the inside of Billingsley. They're going to bump wheels as well. And excitement. This is exciting stuff. I love to see it. Billingsley nudges his nose back in front, cuts off into the chicane. Server will run wide, and Billingsley and Big and Benito Garza will make their way through. And behind that, you can see, so Server just struggling for grip, I think, in the Ferrari. So remember, guys, nighttime racing, you got to adjust those tire pressures. You got to inflate those tires a little more. Good stuff here is Mr. B, turn 1, safely takes a little bit of curb and takes Billingsley, and Mr. B will move up into P5. Good stuff from him. Benito getting a little wild behind there, and Cody also in the mix, as is Server.
Very nice.
Some late braking going on here. Good Monday night stuff. You love to see it. Let's check in with the GT4s real quick. Although, let's have a look at Mr. B. Mr. B into P5. Yeah, okay, so he's got some work to do. Little spacing ahead of them. GT4s, Riccardi is currently P1 in the Alpine, but race winner from number 1, Eric Groom, has worked his way from last in class to P2 and is hot on the heels of the Alpine. So Groom favored to get through here, I think, and then Castro just behind. So looks like Alvarado's retired from the race. Do you want to invite him in to the booth?
Right about now, yeah. Just mindful that he does not know how to communicate without cuss words.
Yeah. So spoiler alert.
Yes.
Disclaimer alert.
Yes.
Nicholas Alvarado does not know how to control his language. There you go. Done. They're recovered legally now.
Yes, he heard all of that. Baboon, pronounce yourself.
Alvarado. Come in, Alvarado. He stepped away from his mic, I think.
Oh, yes, he may be AFK.
There he is. Welcome to the commentary booth, Nicholas Alvarado.
Hello, I was already making a lot of excuses, but I didn't go through.
Yes. Please narrate what happened in that beautiful display that you've shown in Schumacher.
Benito took me out.
Yes.
You know? He couldn't go side by side. He took me out, totally on purpose. And the GT4s didn't respect the yellow flags, clearly. No, it's not that I moved when they were coming. No.
Okay. Right now, Blaine Hall with the move on Victor Leachy. So Blaine Hall just moved up into P2 in class. And
totally in the race. I am P4 right now. Despite the Delta saying otherwise. Don't believe that.
oh, okay, you are still racing.
Not yet,
Oh, let me-
absolutely.
Oh, okay, I got you. Good.
Let me
Yeah.
throw you back there then.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, I got you. Oh, I see. You're a lap down. I got you.
No?
No?
No. See, they let me go, man. They are lapped.
I'll let you go, you baboon.
They are scared. I don't know why. See you guys later.
Yeah,
Fun.
will do.
You too.
See you, buddy. That was Alvarado live in car, in his head in P4 or P3, but in reality, P18. You know?
It was a win because there was no cuss words pronounced. That's a win.
So Blaine Hall, as you saw on the screen, moved up into P2, and he has Lukey in his sights right now. So let's see what happens here. Hang on, I just got a message. Oh, okay, hang on. My wife is locked out. I'm going to open the door. I'll be right back.
Oh, awesome. And I can say that Mr. Big is actually having a look on Victor Leite, which is... It's not gonna take long. Victor Leite is actually a very good defensive guy. He's not as fast as Big, but he knows how to defend his place. He's very good at that. And Mr.
And I'm
Big
back.
is sniffing. Big sniffing Victor. That's what she said.
Yep. All right, let's check in with P4 then. So this is Mr. B. Well, I fancy locking your wife out, says welcome to game. Look, I popped outside for a minute. When I came back in, I locked the door like most people that are security conscious do. My wife happened to be out with the dog. GT4 fight for P2. We will check in there as we're just seeing if Mr. B can get around Victor Leachy. Victor doing a nice job of defending. Let's have a look as they go into Dunlop. Victor defends the inside line. We're going to check in with the GT4s in a second here. Nice defense from Victor. It's actually opened the door for Billingsley, who's having a look on the inside of Mr. B as well. So this is getting a bit spicy here for podium position up for grabs. So 3 cars battling it out for P3 right now. You love to see that, right? Let's go check in with the GT4s. We do have Nick Kohout. Looks like he made his way into P1. Yeah, bring up a replay of that little section if you can, Tiago.
Of course.
No, I live in Canada. No need to lock the doors.
I was going to say thank you. See?
Let me know when you're ready, Tiago, because, yeah, we should have a look at what happened next. Kohout into P1. Actually, is he? Yeah, he is. Yeah, my bad.
I got it.
You got it? All right, let's have a look. Alrighty.
There they go. 3 of them bunched up. This is complicated. And they reach the braking marker. But apparently, the Genetov Groom and Riccardi missed the brakes, which opens the door firmly for Kohout to just go out there and fight.
Yep. There you go. Yep.
Riccardi opens up once again, and Kohout takes the lead.
Nicely done. Also, back on track right now, Castro defending from Groom. Groom, after winning race number 1 and losing out just there, so to let Kohout and Riccardi through. Castro defending from Groom as they go through the final chicane into the last corner. Coca-Cola curve onto the straight. Castro doing well to keep his position, though. And let's see if Groom has a run on him down the straight into turn 1. You really got to be in position nice and early to have a go here. He's going to have a look. Gets on the brakes, makes it. Castro gives him plenty of room. Tries perhaps the switch back. He's not going to get it there. He's going to run out wide on turn 2 and have another look. No, and Groom nicely done with the handling of the Ginetta, enabling him to get through those corners. That's where it excels. Yes, Tiago?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
I may admit that I was messing with ballast. I didn't hear a word.
Barris is a spy in the voice chat. Mr. B into an accident. He's dropped down to P7. Tiago, please go and see what you can find out about that, if you wouldn't mind.
Of course.
As B is now working on getting past Leachy again, which he does. Oh, and a gasp from Tiago. Let me know when you're ready.
I am sorry.
You don't be sorry. It adds to the drama.
Yes, I think I got it.
All right, let's have a look. Here we go.
He was battling with Billingsley and the Lambo that is
Leachy, Victor. Yep.
Victor, and he punts.
Oh!
Victor. Yes.
The punted
And
Victor.
Out of fair play, he just waits for the guy because he's a good dude.
Oh, yeah,
That say this to him, but
And halfway mark.
Very nicely done. Very, very nicely done.
Still.
Yeah, he's waiting for Victor. Okay, Server getting a little wobbly behind. All right, let's have a look at the timings right now. So here is Server in the Ferrari this evening. He has Cody and Victor behind him now. So Victor working his way back. Let's see this little group of 3. And
Lewis is using the disgusting tactics of like turning down his lights. This is disgusting. This is outrageous.
yep, there it is. There it is. The headlights off on the GT4 AMG as he's trying to do everything he can to put Groom off. And PJ Hutch, what's up, Hutch? With the raid. Thank you, Hutch. Good to see you, my friend.
Welcome, people.
Hutch coming in with the raid. Welcome to New World Sim Racing's Monday MultiClass, Monday multi something madness at Nurburgring. This is race number 2, reverse grid for this one. So things are a little different from race number 1. We're just looking at Louis Castro here in the GT4 AMG, trying to get that podium spot from Eric Groom. Kohout out in the lead in the Chevy right now, 2.1 seconds. So decent drive from Nick in race number 2 here, taking that.
He suffered that bump from Nicholas, so he may be carrying some damage.
He may well be. Yeah, short races tonight, 25-minute races. Hutch, hope your stream went well, mate. And yeah, thank you very much for that. Race leader right now is Blaine Hall.
Rejoin.
Yeah, that was. That sound effect freaks me out, man, because it makes me think Dale's jumped in the voice chat every time. So, it does. It really does. Thank you for the follow, Nataz. Welcome, welcome. How the hell is Carl racing and not streaming? Yeah, he doesn't stream Monday night. Monday nights is definitely just, it's a bit of fun with the New World community. So it's not serious at all.
That was a shit rejoin.
Oh, it played double right there. Yeah, if you're ever around on a Monday night, it's totally fun night. Nothing serious. You'll see a lot more shenanigans, and, you know, the racecraft might not be quite so high as we demand during our league races. And for that, you know, we don't apologize, because Monday is a bit of let off steam for the guys, and people try new cars, stuff like that. So SRG just said, yeah, please do, Hutch. It'd be great to have you, mate. It'd be great to have you. I know some of the guys will enjoy watching you race, and also the fast boys will enjoy racing with you. The same way he doesn't finish Valhalla. Sorry, Tiago, I keep cutting you off, mate.
No problem at all. Like, Mondays are mainly for fun. So it's not about speed. So if you're too slow don't bother, just come. And I believe that's the reason B is not streaming today, because he figured like, yo, I'm just gonna have some fun. I don't want the compromise of like having to
engage with the audience.
Yeah, no, right now you're seeing a little battle between Blaine Hall in P1 and Nicholas Alvarado in P18. Alvarado got into a bit of a smash, so he's a lap down. In his mind, he's P2 right now, just so you know, like 100%.
Give him a drive-through so to keep him humble.
Victor Leachy into the pits, not sure why. Taking that Lambo in. What else is going up on track? So Mr. B is working his way back up the field after his little bump. And he's behind Turner in the Lexus. So going... Let's see how this unfolds. But I would expect him to really have a go at Turner's Lexus here, and as you can see in front of the Lexus is Benito Garza in the Lambo, and then the podium in sight. So little cluster of 3 up front on their own, and then another little cluster behind them. Let's see what happens here, because this could be a spicy little section. Here's Benito.
Keith, no, he didn't, because
Right there, Mr. B on the inside of Turner in the Lexus will take that position. So Blackout moves up into P5. Nice move there on the Lexus. And now he will start hunting down Benito in the Lambo ahead of him.
He didn't take the pit board because there's no need to pit in this particular race. But it's the only reason, really, because he loves to do that.
Yeah, so right now in the pits, Lukey as well. So Lukey's dropped out. See what happened to Lukey, Tiago. Just now he was P3. So Benito moves up into P3, podium position, but he does have Blackout and Turner directly behind him. So battle for third place is on, guys. Hall comfortably in the lead. Well, I say comfortably, only half a second. Something must have gone down. Something went down. I want to know what it is. Dango, thank you for asking. My back is very sore, mate. Very sore. Lukey's in the pits. So something happened to Lukey there. Here, B has a look at the inside of the Lambo going into turn 2. And gets a great exit there. You see that Bentley. Just raw power. Down the little... Into the... And on the inside from B, lovely stuff. Great side-by-side racing from Benito Garza and Carl Big here. You love to see it. Nice and clean, respectful racing. Not what you'd expect on a Monday. As they go into Dunlop, B makes the move and gets the inside track. And he will come out into P3. So podium place for Blackout.
I got it.
Very nice.
But it's odd.
You got it, but it's odd?
Yes, if you want to see it, like...
Yeah, sure, we'll have a look. Let's have a look at the GT4s real quick. Kohout and Groom right behind him. Groom cannot find a way past Kohout. So Nick Kohout doing good things in the Chevy right now. Just give me 1 second, Tiago. I do apologize. As we go back to Benito here. All right, I'm switching to you now. Replay.
Yes, he pretty much loses by himself going into Michelin. Oh, Schumacher, yes, I'm sorry. And it's okay.
Yeah.
But he keeps rolling. And then he semi-loses again now in Michelin. And again in Warsteiner. And just decides enough's enough.
Interesting. So maybe tire pressures? For the
He has a history of having his daughter calling to him mid-race, so it can be it.
Yeah, interesting stuff. Interesting. Oh, and as we cut back, Benito bumps into a GT4 Aston and an unsafe rejoin. Somebody hit that sound effect. You know you want to. That was a shit rejoin. I can't do it. That's my Dale impression right there.
I'm gonna see what happened.
Benito, wild rejoin. Probably out of pure frustration there. Good old Monday thing. So Benito in P4. Turner is now right. There you go. Turner hot on the heels of Benito now. This is the closest battle on track. Billingsley is 2/10 off of Blaine Hall. So we're going to have to check in with that battle as well, because that is for the race lead. Blackout 6.2 seconds back. 4 minutes to go. Benito will put his head down here and try and hold off the Lexus. The headlights off from Turner, so shenanigans on track, as you can see. And
They're doing a massive screw up. Big's already P3. Wow, that's a testament.
yeah, well, we know he's the fast boy. Race winner in the pro split yesterday at Zolder. I keep forgetting where we raced yesterday. That's not a good look for me, is it? You know,
Drugs.
definitely not. Well, if it is, it's painkillers, guys. I have a bad back, and I'll like to punctuate that with this sound effect as usual.
Oh.
And that, by the way, that sound effect is my good friend Cultured Left Foot. Some of you know him.
Oh, it's actually his voice?
It is, yeah. He made that noise during a hockey game on NHL, and so I clipped it. Had to be done. That's right, there is the Discord link if you want to join New World Sim Racing, if you're not already a member and you want to get involved. Great community. Our Pint Championship just kicked off with the biggest grid it's ever had. 42 people started the race. 50 people registered, so I'm not sure where the other 8 were, but, you know, real life obviously comes first. So let's see what happened here. So we have Blaine Hall, race leader, 2.5 minutes to go. Alvarado sitting just behind him. Blaine not letting him through. Alvarado's currently P16 overall, but again, he's racing for the race win as far as he's concerned. We do have a range of pace, lots of people improving. Yeah, we have 3 splits on track during our championships at Nataz, which would be Pro, Silver, and Am. And yeah, thanks for the follow, S Green. Welcome. Appreciate it.
Welcome.
Yeah, no worries. Our focus at New World has always been clean racing. Now, Mondays will not be a testament to that. Remember that.
Yes, Nataz, as I said before, Mondays are not about speed at all. Don't never think you are too slow to race in Mondays. Mondays are about hanging out and having fun. In here, you guys can't hear it, but in the voice chat, they are having a mad amount of fun just speaking and racing.
Yeah. Mondays is always a good time, and sometimes sometimes there's more shenanigans than others. It's been relatively clean actually today.
Yeah. Which shenanigans? It's clean. That's impressive.
In our league racing, our endurance events, stuff like that, we really focus on clean racing. We do post-race penalty review, and the penalties are pretty harsh. It's designed that way to discourage shithousery, basically, and to promote good racecraft, which is it's very important to the people that created this community. So yeah.
Yes, sadly, the Pint Series, which is our main competition right now, is closed because it's underway.
Oh.
But it will open in 2 months.
So we look here. We do have Mr. B going to sneak past Louis Castro's GT4 there. Castro running a little wide. He'll slip back in before the left-hander here, which will block off Victor Leachy, who was doing well. I suspect that Bentley's probably got a fair bit of damage. What do you think?
Yes, he did give a massive shout into Victor's back, so at least understood.
Hey, Racer X, how are you? Is this around the normal time you race? It is on weekdays, a little bit earlier for our league racing, 3 p.m. Pacific on a Sunday, so 6 p.m. Eastern. It was an America's community, first and foremost. Yeah, Helion Music's answering your questions as well. So B was closing on Billingsley. He's lost a little bit of time there. Billingsley still behind Alvarado, who's still right behind Blaine with his lights off. Alvarado flashing as well, as you can see now. And the focus. I've got the focus. Let's put the focus on Alvarado. Lights out. Oh!
Disgusting. This is disgusting.
Okay, I don't know what just happened there. Groom straight through and annihilated Blaine in P1.
Oh my god.
You're an Australian, it does. Okay, I'm not quite sure what Groom's excuse will be. Okay, he was aiming for Alvarado.
You think I should bring him in?
Oh, it is the end of the race. That's why. Okay, so with that, Blackout gets the win. Somehow, in all that chaos at the end there, That was a murder. You witnessed a murder right there. But I'm pretty sure Groom hit the wrong person. I suspect he was going for Alvarado. So Billingsley P2. Blaine will take P3 and not be happy about it. Benito P4. Turner P5. Server P6. Cody P7. Leachy P8 in class. Alvarado P9 in class. And yeah, that was a ridiculous end there. Groom 100% was going for the murder on Alvarado. Mr. B gets the win out of nowhere. But what happened to Billingsley? Like, did he get hit during that, or did he just stop? I don't understand what took place there. Very confusing for the commentators, which I'll be sure to mention to the guys as they donut their way around the track. In the GT4s, it all went a bit Pete Tong there. Wreckfest mode activated. Yeah. Kohoot wins comfortably in the end in... who's still out on track? Turner? Yeah, Kohoot takes the win in GT4 class. So well done to Nick bringing the Chevy home in P1. Riccardi, one of the new boys, in the Alpine tonight, brings home P2 in race number 2. Louis Castro with the podium as well, and P3 for him. Groom takes P4 somehow, despite the motor. Pretty sure that'll be a DQ for him. Hopkins P5, Miller P6, Tati P7, and Sauer retired, I think, P8. So car 97 disqualified by race control, and yeah, Monday nights, just Monday nights. Just Monday nights. Yeah, Blaine, I don't think he was aiming for you, Blaine, at all. In fact, I'd put money on Groom was aiming for Alvarado. But there you have it, guys. A little bit of a crazy end. Race 1 was a lot cleaner than the end there. Race 2, like I said, Mondays the guys like to let off steam, and you know, you're gonna see some things. Anything you'd like to add, Tiago?
No, the race was actually great. I loved to watch this race.
Skin on
yeah. Time Monday gets better.
Plenty of skin on skin.
Oh, wow.
That wasn't a double play. I hit the button by mistake, Paris. That one. Okay, just so you know, that was actually me. I said it and hit the button at the same time. You know what? I got a bad back. All right.
Oh.
Best race ever, says Victor. I'm glad you had fun, Victor. That's what it's all about, mate. That's what it's all about. All right, guys. That was... What did they call it in the Discord today? Hang on. Let me bring it.
Monday, it was me. Milo's Miracle
Monday. MultiClass. They missed MultiClass. Milo's Miracle MultiClass Monday today.
I forgot. But...
Yeah, good race.
In advance... I should say, y'all in the chat, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Thank you for coming, and stay safe above all.
Yeah, we have a lot of stuff coming up on and off the channel with the community. So New World Sim Racing is entering 3 teams, into the 10 Hour of Silverstone featuring Jardier and Jimmy Broadbent this coming Saturday. I'm on a team with Alvarado, Mr. Blackout, Carl Big, and Louis Castro. So that should be awesome. That should be fun. Looking forward to that one. So that's 10 Hour of Silverstone on Saturday. So I'm not sure if this channel will be broadcasting it, but I'll be streaming it. I know Mr. Blackout 81 will be streaming it as well. Most of you know B's community is really, really cool, large community. So yeah, we'll be racing in that. I myself am racing with Tiago next weekend at Daytona in the 24-hour on iRacing, which will be awesome. Tiago, I'm looking forward to that.
I love 24-hour races.
That's my channel.
24-hour races. Yes, 24-hour races in iRacing are awesome, so I really advise you guys to take a look.
Yeah, it's going to be so 24-hour Daytona. I'll be in and out of that, and then on Sunday on this channel next Sunday will be round 2 of the Pint New World Sim Racing's GT3 Championship from Nurburgring again, actually. So that's probably why tonight was Nurbs as well, just for a little bit of early practice for the guys. But we'll all be racing in that, and the commentary for that will be on this channel from Chris Turner and Paul Cantea, I believe.
Yes, Paul the Prick Cantea. Please be precise.
I mean, that's between you two. You know, that's between you two.
I'm pretty sure he's a prick to every person alive.
All right, guys. So loads of racing coming up, either on this channel or quite a few members of the community stream as well. So keep an eye out on that. And yeah, the 10 hour starts 2:30 in the morning for me. So I'm not doing stint 1. I can promise you that.
Nastas, if my calculations are right, you are 16 hours ahead of him.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
So 2, 4, 6 in the evening? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, look, now it starts to rain, Tiago. Ah, I wanted rain in the race. I wanted rain in the race. All right, guys. That was Tiago. Thanks so much for joining me in the commentary booth. As always on a Monday, it's always a good time, mate.
It's always my pleasure. Finally, we're doing a Monday in track that has the shape of my nipple.
That's right. Yeah. Well, nobody really knows. That was just a rumor that came out in one of her intros.
Oh no, I can send pictures if you want.
Yeah, those of you that are familiar with Top Gear, you know, I like to do a Stig themed intro for Tiago every Monday. Feel free to check it out on the VOD. It's always a good laugh. And yeah, thanks, Tiago. Everybody else, thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.
If you guys want, I'll post photos of my nipples on Discord. Check it out. That's a lie. I'm not gonna do that.
Disclaimer alert. Disclaimer alert. All right, guys. Have a great evening, Tiago.
Take care, people. Take care of themselves and each other.
Good night, guys. See you next time. See you later.
See you later.